have a problem with anyone just watching your Vegas stream, Eddie? Hold on. I don't care. No, I don't care. Okay. Can't hear myself. What are you going for? Then turn it down. I just see New Vegas things. I don't see you messing with the audio settings in New Vegas. Also, I don't know why it is, but New Vegas isn't full screen on my TV. Like, or for the stream, there's like boxes on the corner. We'll see how it goes. It's not bad or anything. About 20 or 30. I don't know if you might want to turn down your mask. Well, no, it's fine. It's not loud to me. It's just, can you hear me? It's the question. Vegas is not full screen for me yet, but I don't know if I hear the audio being fixed though. Oh, yeah, let's go. I hope you can see how you're framing this, because otherwise this is gonna be whack. Okay. I'm pretty sure you do use the mouse for Pip-Boy stuff, so I don't know if that DPI transfers over to general gameplay or not. Yeah, like that we use the Pip-Boy, I think. I see. Yeah, okay. Real quick, I'm gonna go get the. Real quick, then I'm gonna go get the food we have, and I'll be back.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think... I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous. Can do.
Did he tell you to go talk to Trudy? Not Chet. I mean, the doc. You can't go to the top.
It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets. Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor. The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR. Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah, the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR and military police and Mr. House's robots,
northwest, by the way,
you
like
don't
you
want to be
said.
causing trouble on the strip.
They're pretty close.
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got
The
his own
Khans,
casino.
the Great
Lucky
Khans, are
38,
actually
but
pretty
nobody
close
goes
to
in
get
or out
through.
except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy.
Like,
I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right? They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans. Take it easy now.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
that's been
The
dumb.
one
Why
in
would
the
they? Why would the
fancy
Kennedy
suit seem
illegal?
to be
There's
calling
not
the
a
shots.
law.
That's as
There's no
much as I
law.
know. Other folks in
It
town
springs
might know
independent.
more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners. Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it. Nope. Had a pretty good claim once,
me.
way out
Oh,
east by
okay.
the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out. Don't get me wrong, the NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long, not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away. They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them. The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory. Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. They just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered. The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken-down relic with no place to be. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like this.
Did you watch the opening cutscene?
Cheyenne, stay.
Then you would know what they're talking about.
Don't worry. She won't bite unless I tell her to.
Have you gone inside the bar yet? Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm just watching the stream, okay? You just finished talking to Pete.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon. Everything all right? Well, let's just finish this first, all right? Then we could talk, preferably somewhere...
I didn't mean to do that. Again, this.
Hey there.
You're not playing on hardcore, are you? She went outside. I'd recommend doing the full tutorial, by the way.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Yeah, you don't want to get locked out, by the way. You don't want to get locked out of a terminal because it's a perma lockout. I don't know if you knew that from 3 or not. Okay. Yeah. Same for locks.
the right
Don't
idea.
break.
Look down the side.
Or don't force a lock.
Try
Never
crouching
force a
down and
lock,
staying
really,
still.
because if you
It'll
break
help
the
your
lock,
aim.
you're not getting in.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I
Fire
don't
your
reckon you
weapon.
came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply
She gave you a
anyway.
varmint rifle.
Darn
if you-
critters
I
are
don't know
attracted
if
to
you
it.
know or not.
Why don't you come
Oh,
along?
it's already equipped, that's right.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Why did it crash? Classic New Vegas. Yeah, save often, by the way. I'll let you know after I get back. Check in the oven.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. Next shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go. Follow me.
That's not bad. Yeah. Progress. I've seen this face mod, but I don't recall Sunny looking like that. Yeah, it's fine. I've seen this mod or the face mod. I just don't recall Sunny looking like that. You can, yeah, you can hotkey things. What were your attack skills, Eddie? That's a good choice. It's just guns. That's fine. Repair is good, because you're gonna make most of your money selling weapons that you repair, basically. Like, that's how you make money. Or it's the most efficient way. Yeah. So, I would, I'd recommend if you want to start going into energy weapons, like, kind of gonna have to wait until you get to Big Mountain. So you got skilled. Okay. Did you read what skilled does? The minus 10% debuff? You can when you level, you can get a boost. That pick that up. So what was I saying? Skill, yeah, it's skilled. Yeah, when you level, you're gonna get something. When you level, you're gonna get something that, or there's a skill you can get that will give you 10% more experience gain, so you can nullify your experience, like how you're getting less experience. Yeah, that's the same deal on controller, by the way. You can't use that hotkey. Forward.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out.
I'd recommend doing like
Bunch of little
everything in
monsters
Good
is what
Springs,
they
by the
are.
way.
Seems like Doc Mitchell
Like
treats
once you're
more
done
gecko
with the
bites than anything else.
the tutorial with
Let's
her,
see if we can get a little closer.
go
If we
back
move
to town.
quietly, we can get
There's
the
a
jump
lot,
on 'em.
like there's
More
stuff
likely to
to
hit
do.
something vital that way.
Also, Victor's house is essentially a house that you can use to sleep in
Okay,
and stuff.
you're on. Go give him
And it
hell.
has some weapon repair kits, which may be useful for you. Don't worry about the varmint rifle, though. Use it. It's fine to use it, but you're gonna get a replacement if you play the way that is intended. Did you not find the geckos? Yeah, I'd recommend not doing that. This game is a bit... Uh, you might want to grab gecko meat. I mean, well, you could sell it all, so I mean, grab everything. You're at the point in the game where you can just sell everything, so... Oh. I think she's... Well, I don't know if you moved up yet or not.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple
You can
minutes,
drink from
especially with the 2 of us.
good
Come
spring
with me.
source, by the way. I mean, it doesn't matter. You're not playing hardcore, so you don't worry about it, but... What happened, Eddie? I don't know. I don't know why it would be happening like that to you, Eddie. It's a shame. There are 2 sunny smiles on my screen right now. Like, split in half. I mean, it's funny. It's crashing more. I don't know if it's something to do with PC, but it's like it's crashing more on PC than it is on it does on PS3. And it crashes on PS3 because it's just like the game's really rough on it. I don't know. If there's a key that you can bind to quick save, you may wanna you may want to do that, and you still need to like hard save often so you don't get caught in a like quick save death loop. I'll be back. I gotta go deal with that food. If you do need caps or something, a lot of the armor that you started the game with, like, can be sold. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's usually a woman. have a farmhand
Now
outfit
that was
and a
some good
cleaver,
work.
I believe.
Even got a little exciting there at the end.
Yeah,
Here's
they
a little
should have a
spending money
cleaver.
for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living
They're
off the
punching
land.
though.
and making
They should have a
useful things for
cleaver, so that's
yourself.
odd. They always spawn with a
Interested?
cleaver in my games.
All right then.
Wow.
We'll need a couple ingredients to get
Nice.
started.
They
Want
almost
some
always die
xanderroot
in
and a
mine.
brock flower. Let me think now. I know
Talk
I've
to 'em?
seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xanderroot over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Fine.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
I recommend using the broad machete, like have it on your hotbar. Because sometimes it's not worth wasting ammo for certain creatures which you may encounter. I won't spoil those, but you're probably gonna, you know what I'm saying? And that's fine. You can fast travel back to Good Springs if you want, instead of walking there, but I'm just saying. There's some valuables at the graveyard to grab. The schoolhouse that she's talking about, it has some stuff in it as well. I'm gonna go get food. I'll be right back.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick. Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that. I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I
You
reckon
found the robot, huh?
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy. Happy tra-
It doesn't, it's not inside, it's around. But there's stuff in there. Valuables, even. Yeah, get used to that. That's gonna happen a lot. That's, you know that. That's the Skyrim thing. You know how it is. Do you see why I told you about the broad machete? In your inventory, there are you should have gotten poisons that you can apply to blades. If there's a particularly tough enemy, you can do that and stack poison on them. I enjoy the hacking minigame. When you get out of the schoolhouse and you get near the, like, between the shop and the, bar, there's, some benches. You should go look at the recipes that are there. That's Evan and Brianna. Get a job and you can buy your own. Did you look around the schoolhouse? I believe it's within the fenced border of the schoolhouse. I also believe there's a quest marker pointing directly to them. Yeah. I described exactly where they are. That's all I can say. Yeah, you'll find them. Now, they're used in special situations. Save them for such. Yeah. Yeah, they're consumables. Yeah. Doesn't pick up barrel cactus. Don't even try to go into the gas station. There was a door there. Don't worry about it. You'll go there later. If you're doing all the quests and things. You have that, Sadie. You can block, by the way, you can actually block. No. Did you grab the snow globe? Did you grab the stuff around your grave, like one cigarette butt or something? Don't go down in the valley behind the place, by the way. Yes, I believe one. Make sure you look around. If there's anything else over there, you'll probably need to do it. Tobacco chew is good. I'm looking to see if there's anything else. Yeah, that was your grave. Yeah, you only need one cigarette butt. Yeah, that's used for later. Much later. Oh, he's not here, don't worry. It's much worse. No, he's not. This game takes place the same year as Fallout 4, eh? No. That reminds me of something, Eddie. Are we gonna have to scooch this over to a private party? I don't know. I don't know. If Tony gets in here or something, he'll be loud or something. I don't know. I don't know if he shares his voice or not, or if that even matters. No. Well, I don't know. Just look through the stuff. There's only a few useful things, really. I mean, you can make the gecko hide belt, or... Not saying it has value, but it does have value. I don't know what it would be, though. The thing is, you do need gecko hide belts, I think, to make leatherbacked gecko armor, but not worth making that. This is not. Yeah. In regards to reloading benches, Eddie, you can get perks to, like, increase the quality of ammo you can make. It heals you very slightly, like for 1 HP or something.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go
What's
on
your,
over to that campfire
gun
now. Give it a try.
with, Honey's deal? It'll be time to talk to Trudy.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Why you gotta be freaking bunny hop stylish? God, So hey, hard save it soon. Okay? So it'll crash. Usually about mid-game until I hit my crash loops. Do you understand, Daddy? Game's just a bit unstable, probably. Yeah.
Let me see what
After
you
you
got.
do the
Go on over.
after you make the heal powder, I'd probably fast travel back to Good Springs and make a
Hey, that's
hard
not bad,
save.
see? Sometimes important thing.
Because
Well,
it's about to get a
I mean,
little bit
hey,
more exciting,
should-
is all. No, I don't want fast travel.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm gonna get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
I
the
knew
hell's
that
your
was going to be
problem?
your character's name. I knew it,
What
man.
do you want? He's some
Okay.
traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo. It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots. None of your damn business. You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of question. Robbed some people, burned some things, killed a few guys. Same old shit that's been going on for years. The NCR and Legion are still fighting over Hoover Dam for some reason. Never been there since the NCR's got troops all over it. Must be pretty important. I've run with some tough gangs, but I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion. I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die. I ain't saying I'm afraid of them or nothing, but I'll be staying out of their way. New California Republic. Nothing new about it. Just a bunch of people with money and power pushing everyone else around. They've got troops all over the Mojave, but it's a big desert, so it's pretty easy to avoid them if you want. Yeah.
We need more people like you around.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Her radio? No, no.
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Talk to Judy, you'll see.
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. All right. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there. Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit. Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me. It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was. Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before. It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy. Fine by me. Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Primm, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
Well,
There's always something interesting
hello?
going on. But the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the
I don't
NCR
know
and the
what you guys
Legion
are
over the
doing, but I
dam.
just got a new gaming monitor, so I'm getting with it.
The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money,
I
troops,
don't
you
know
name
what
it.
you guys are
They do what
doing,
they can to keep things
but
safe in the
I
region.
just got a
But if you ask
gaming
me, they're trying to
monitor,
do too much.
so
They're
I
spread
am
too
getting on
thin.
War Thunder.
I'm
If
pretty
you
sure
would
the
like to
NCR
join.
wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why
back,
they'd
Eddie.
want the dam. Probably plan on destroying
You
it or
didn't go into
something.
Victor's shack, did you? We don't care, Caden. We're busy right now.
Slavers,
No one
killers,
cares.
and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory. He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there. Got a special discount for you, after what you done for us.
What? You saved the person at the source setting. You fixed the radio? I would recommend not picking up very low tier garbage like baseballs or just like stuff like cartons of cigarettes or even packs of cigarettes. Good, they're good for their value for a while. A good
Pleasure doing
cap
business
to
with you.
weight ratio.
Be careful.
You get 50 more caps from the gecko hide, Daddy. You didn't do that. To the left of her cash register. I don't know what you're looking for. Oh.
Hello.
No, I meant in the Pip-Boy. I don't know why you're doing that. Are you still looking? It's where she is.
Feeling thirsty?
Right to the left
can
of her.
take care of that.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't see anything. You're
Well,
like,
yeah, I heard
God,
it
it must
turned
be in the
right back
back
on
room.
after
She
you
must
got
have
done
like
tinkering
threw it
with
off.
it. Here's some caps for the work.
Which one are you guys on?
Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing.
Eddie's,
Here's some
Or
additional caps.
74?
That should be enough.
Eddie's streaming
Now,
New Vegas.
how about
Caden.
spending some of those caps in the saloon?
On YouTube?
Be careful.
I asked YouTube. Nobody said anything.
What do you mean? Which one of you guys are on? It's not my fault. You don't listen, Caden.
I sent that a long
Make sure you
time
say
ago.
it, Eddie. You had a big conversation. Did it crash? You didn't quick save in this menu, did you? Okay. The Pip Boy showing up? Or the Vault Boy showing up? Ah, I see. Does it still do that? Is it still doing that? The pause menu? Okay. Alright.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all.
The
We got off
entirety
to a
of Good
bad
Springs
start.
is a tutorial
Let's say
area,
we start
so-
over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
If Caden wants to play War Thunder, I'd be willing to go back. But Eddie should at least finish Good Springs,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot
Oh,
him down from
yeah,
one of the
that's-
windows when I see him.
Very good
And he's right.
shadow rendering.
I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up.
That's not what he
There's
looks
no
like,
way I
by
can
the
handle
way.
all of them in a gunfight.
Yeah. No, he's definitely not,
My
Eddie.
Caravan was on the return trip from California and heading back to the
Don't
company
play
branch in
Caravan,
New
by the way,
Vegas
Eddie.
when we got
It's
jumped.
very confusing.
Not even a
It's
drop
not
your
bad.
weapons and
I'd
hands
like to
up
play it in
before
real
the
life,
bullets
probably,
started
but not
flying. We put up a good fight,
this.
but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down
I
before I
got a
ran,
new
so I figured their
keyboard,
friends were out
mouse,
for
and monitor,
revenge.
so I just wanted to try them out. I'm a gaming computer, so
Oh,
I
sorry.
just got everything.
I thought
else.
everybody knew already. I'm a trader with the Crimson Caravan Company.
So
I'm
for now on, I
staying
should
in
be
town for
PC
a bit.
gaming.
Did you want something else?
It's a non-PlayStation, but
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
it's a good monitor. I really like it.
All I've got left on me are a handful of caps, but you get me out of this and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word. We just end up
Crimson
sharing the
Caravan
same
does
grave if it's
good
just the two
business.
of us. Now, if some of the other people in
Kind
town
of.
were also on board,
I won't spoil anything.
start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
I don't know what happened, Eddie. Did it crash? You want to just take a break, Eddie? Yeah. You're gonna want to make the game playable. I don't know why it would be crashing on you so often. That might be what's causing it.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun. We got off to a bad...
Maybe it had something to do with the fact that his face was completely shadow black.
He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one... I'll have a all I've...
Yep, that's,
Start with-
yeah, that's what he looks like in this mod pack. I do recall that. I don't know why he was reloading like that. Also, I'll assume when you said radio, I'll be having that. You were killing a few things. Flour can be used in recipes. Yeast can't. Yeast is just a thing, though.
Pop, bitch.
It might be night, and there is... Yeah, if it's night, the shops are gonna be closed and stuff, so.
Hey,
Go find Victor's shack. It's, God, I don't know how to describe it. I think it's to the left of the school. Yeah, you can, there's a bunch of stuff in there to go take, and also you can sleep in there, so. Pass time and save and stuff.
Are we modding games?
Howdy, partner. Trouble with rustlers, huh? Count me in, partner. Those varmints will be running. Happy trip.
If you don't know what this game series is, you probably shouldn't talk in, so.
I played Las Vegas or New Vegas on PS3. I was just
I
mad
doubt
young.
that. I doubt
Yeah,
you
I just-
recall much. Yeah, there's a modding community for this game.
Huh.
Eddie's not even. Eddie's not being wacky with it or anything.
Howdy, partner.
Over under. It's decent. So. Not the M70. Not the M79, is it? Oh no, I'm thinking of the 20. No, I'm thinking of the 25 mil. The 25 mil has a magazine. A miniaturized
Hello.
China Lake, I guess. Save it for emergencies. I usually save it
Hi there.
For-
Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
after Nipton. There's a dangerous pass there.
Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the
Is-
schoolhouse.
Was that?
Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even
Yeah.
Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite.
I
wanna take a shot
I
at
don't
it,
normally go
take
into the
these.
houses here.
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need. You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap. Always happy to help someone down on their luck. Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. Say no more. I'm in. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got
More
a stock
than
of
hostile
dynamite somewhere,
wildlife.
and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great. A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him. Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over. Sure, what? Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot. The new California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice. Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too. Got a funny name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited. Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous. If you want to know anything else, just ask. I'll be waiting.
There are bigger geckos than here.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang? It's
And
a big
they, yeah,
risk,
and they
but
hurt,
I
by the
suppose
way.
you have to do what you think is right. Be careful.
Convenient level ups are convenient. The experience perk, Eddie. 10% more experience. Take it. You'll see it after. Don't worry. Find your skill points. Get your barter up to 25 if you haven't settled yet. Barter and explosives up to 25 if you want to pass the checks that are going to pop up for this quest. And those are what the checks are. And speech. Yeah, speech to 25 as well, yeah. Probably. Also, it doesn't hurt to be increasing your medicine either, so... I mean, Mitchell will give you some stuff though, anyways, so don't worry about it too much. If you, because you don't have the points for it. If you want to get more skill points per level, you'll want to start increasing your intelligence via intense training. But get Swift Learner. But if you get your intelligence, but if you get your intelligence to 10, you'll be getting like I think 17
Feeling
points
thirsty?
per level up.
I can take care of that. I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock. Be careful out there.
Howdy.
Chet.
Too dangerous.
Represent-
Gonna kill
Pete.
all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way. Uh-huh. Guess you
Ready?
know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it
Oh,
by
it's
the time
giving
the
you.
fighting
Okay, I
starts.
see what you're doing. I'm used to just walking up to their normal spots.
Well, yep.
Yep. Hmm. Well, I know.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so
Is this
soon.
gonna be
What
in
can I do for you?
Doc's house?
Seems like wherever
This
I go, it's
looks a bit
I'm not
spooky,
much
if I can
good
be
in a
honest.
fight with my bum leg.
Spookiest I've ever seen this house.
You take
You know, maybe your texture, like the textures thing, isn't working right now, Eddie.
You looking to buy some supplies? Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the Powder Gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about. You made your point. I can provide people with some
You
leather
could,
armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth
save it
And I'll
after
be
you
guarding the store
talk
while
to
all this is
Chet.
going on. I have to
And
put
then
my
once you
business
talk to
first.
Ringo,
You understand.
the end of the quest will begin, basically.
If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for
Like
coward
nothing
talk,
for
though.
you, my man.
We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble. Take it easy.
So
He
what's
is
going
pale.
on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Perhaps not that bad. I suppose I'll see.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm
it's
ready.
not normally that pasty.
I hope.
Hey. Time to look alive. The Powder Gangers are here to play. At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
That'll be it, Eddie, if you're
Oh, Easy
waiting
Pete
on
came
that.
through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
I don't know why, I don't know why Cheyenne's health bar popped up in the gas station. It's weird. So, don't use the dynamite during the fight, by the way. One, you won't need to, probably. Two, it's, you might blow yourself up. You're almost done with Good Springs. What I'll say if you're keeping going or not. No.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are... Ellie. Oh, I'll be...
Keep an eye out. This isn't finished yet.
Get to the saloon. Drop off there. See where they are.
Hey. Time to look alive. The powder...
Is Good Spring... Oh.
Oh, I'll...
Yeah. What a shame, Eddie. You gotta be more careful, you know? Huh? You could lead with the GL, but I don't know if... I don't know how far you are. Oh, you're going in on Yeah. See, you could have just led with the 40 mil.
Come on.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
You stunned that guy to... Cobb has a revolver.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll...
Yeah, loot all the bodies. So, do you know about the faction outfits, Eddie? About that deal? Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't recommend grabbing a baseball bat if you grab that. Okay. Yeah, it's just a weight issue. You gotta manage your weight. You'll have a bunch of stuff to sell, chat, so... Chet stayed in his store already. Yeah, he always does. Yeah. Repair stuff, Eddie. Repair the single shotgun you got. Repair the varmint rifles. All that, like, repair... Yeah, you combine too, yeah. Yeah. You make fat stacks of cash doing that in this game. Weapons, and just sell weapons that way. You can sell that.
That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on. Can do.
You'll probably want to sell, like, the travel rating armor, the leather armor that he gave you. You don't need that travel rating armor, I assure you. It's a copy of a raider armor that you get in general from no army enemies. Damage threshold. Are you looking at AP or just like an alt type of ammo? Like, what are you looking at? Or no, you're looking at armor, that's right. Okay. Yeah. DT's damage threshold. If a weapon's damage is below that number, you just, like, it gets reduced, like, the damage that the weapon would do gets reduced by like 90% or something. Like, it basically does nothing. The damage threshold's kind of like really strong, basically.
Pleasure doing business with you. Take it easy.
What was it? What's still not? Oh, you have yeast you can sell.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Yep. But if you're gonna hold on to the 9mm SMG, you could sell the 9mm pistol, but... I usually give the lightweight metal armor to a companion. So, yes, but, you need a perk for it. I think you need your repair to like 80 or 90, and you get a perk called jury rigging. And that perk is, that's your money printing machine. Like, it's really good. I recommend getting jury rigging. Yeah. But it's gonna be a while. If you don't want to hold on to the knife, throw it away. You can use them in a fight. Well, they're all. It's probably that's the stack weight. No, they're not 5. No, they're not 5 pounds apiece. No. I would say by the time you run out of your grenades, like your whatever grenades the mercenary grenade rifle uses, you could sell that grenade rifle whenever you run out of grenades for it. But keep it around until you use them, because...
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
You want...
Take it easy.
You want the frickin'... You want those. The capability to blow things up at range. A 2-shot auto 40mm does not exist in this game. Now, there's an automatic 40mm. You're not going to want to go get it. It's guarded by a bunch of Deathclaws. It's bad.